few months back, I started platinuming videos on YouTube, and it's been going pretty well so far, but I wanted to increase the stakes in my next video by trying to complete one of the hardest games to platinum. I could have done a game like Elden Ring or Crypt of the Necromancer. I hate myself, but not quite that much yet. So I decided to revisit a game I actually beat in 2018. Yes, I beat God of War in 2018. It's one of my absolute favorite games that's ever been made, even till this day. But beating a game I've already beat for a platinum video would be about as lame as watching the Cleveland Browns play this year, and more painful than watching Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul's fight. I'll never recover from Iron Mike's iron ass. Anyways, because of that, this is my journey to get the platinum in 2018's God of War on Give Me God of War difficulty. Oh, and one last thing, if you love content like this, then like and subscribe to the channel, or Brock gets bonked. The game starts out with Kratos getting ready to burn the remains of his new wife, Freya. This one's death is a little less traumatic than the previous one, but still, this man cannot be happy ever. We also get introduced to his son, Atreus, who is part god, but doesn't know it yet. This scene was emotional as hell. I really feel bad for this man.
Find your way home. You are free.
With Freya's death, Kratos decides that it's finally time to start training Atreus. So we take him into the woods and have him train by hunting deer. This is where we first get introduced to the combat in Gimme God of War, and I was going to see exactly how hard or easy this run was going to be. There's a jogger.
No, you are not ready.
There we go. I got used to the parry world. Oh, playing this game on Gimme God of War goes only one way. Step 1, die to an encounter 10 to 12 times. God, dude. Step 2, get 1 to 2 enemies before finishing an encounter slot, and then die to some mechanic because you didn't block or parry. Step 3, contemplate if I can even beat this game on Gimme God of War difficulty. Step 4, use some cheeseball mechanic to beat an encounter using either the terrain, a fully charged rage meter before going in, or using that and then a resurrection stone. Every single encounter. When we return to the house, I get introduced to great value Conor McGregor, who's come to our house wanting all the smoke. After dying only a couple times, I was able to give him the old Kratos chokeout. This gets us our first trophy. Oh, yeah. Back to the old days, Kratos. With the level up from the fights, I also get my first runic attack immediately after that, which gives us another trophy towards our goal. Now that Kratos and Atreus have been found, they have no choice but to leave their home. So they set out with a singular goal of taking Freya's ashes to the tallest peak in all the 9 realms. Eventually we meet up with Brock, who's a very important NPC in this game. You basically buy and upgrade everything in the game from either him or his other dwarven brother Sindri. Here I can upgrade my armor and get our 3rd trophy of the playthrough. Continuing on our journey to the mountain, we meet Freya by having Atreus shoot her pet pig, and she can instantly tell we're a god.
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
That is none of your concern.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. I know. The boy will want answers.
That will be my problem.
Whatever you're hiding, you cannot protect him forever. But you're right. Doesn't concern me. I also need lamb's cress. Do you mind?
She's actually super helpful in 90% of the game. She also lets us know if Atreus doesn't find out soon that he's a god, something will happen to him. This pops another trophy. The next part of our journey takes us to Alfheim, where we have to get the light in this realm to continue climbing the mountain to spread Freya's ashes. Thankfully, the Dark Elves are a bunch of wusses, and I plowed through them like a fat kid in a candy store. Bro, I've dodged right into a bomb. Bro. Right into the bomb, dude. Right into the bomb. Just kill me. Just kill me. No! Dude, I had to have been so close. I think those were the last 3. Yeah, I hate these damn things. Eventually, I was able to battle my way to the light we came for and collect it so we could traverse the mountain. As I'm leaving Alfheim, we run into the final Dark Elf, which happens to be a boss. And since it went so well with the normal Dark Elves in this level, this one should be a breeze too, eh? Bro. No! Alright, that's the last one for the night. I can't keep doing it. Can't keep doing it. Eventually, I was able to whittle him down and win. Crap! Oh! Come on! Oh my god, we did it! We did it! Let's go! Oh, he's down! Let's go! Oh. This gives me my next trophy for allowing the Light Elves to return home. Before going any further in the story, I decided to grind out some better gear because of how many times I got absolutely destroyed by the Dark Elves. I went to do one of the Dwarven side missions and I met some wolves. And you might be saying, Phippsy, these are just wolves. They can't be that hard. I died 37 times. Yep, I hate myself. No! Eventually, I was able to beat them and cleaned up a few additional side missions, including getting enough material to craft Atreus a new piece of armor, which got me another trophy for crafting him a piece of gear. Now it was finally time to go back to the mountain to start our climb. On the way up, we have to fight a dragon, which ironically was easier than both the wolves and the Dark Elf boss. Regardless, this was a badass boss battle. Here we go. Here we go. Did we do it? Oh my gosh. Kratos. Oh my god, that's so badass. I'm him. This gets us another trophy for slaying the dragon of the mountain. Immediately following the dragon, we run into Great Value Conor McGregor with a couple of goons speaking to a man trapped in a tree. We learn that this person is Mimir, who is the smartest person living or dead in all of the 9 realms. He informs us that the highest peak isn't the mountain that we are on, but in Jotunheim. Mimir agrees to help us if we free him. So we do the only way Kratos knows how to.
Brother, in case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. The boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
With the head reanimated, we take Mimir to speak with the World Serpent, who tells us that we need to carve a rune into the gate to be able to transport to Jotunheim. Unfortunately, the only thing that can do that is a dead giant's chisel. So we head off to find this chisel. When we get to Thamur's chisel, that's the giant's name, we find the 2 goons that Bauldur had with him earlier. Turns out they're Thor's sons. This fight wasn't hard until it was. There's a part during this battle where you have to throw your axe, and if you miss, you're literally shit out of luck. Turns out, I suck at throwing the axe.
Got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
If you miss that, it's over. Like, you have to, if you miss that, it's over, bro. How did that not hit him? That like literally went right underneath his feet. Eventually, I was able to get the pattern down, and we get a pretty brutal kill on Magni. I forgot it was this brutal, man. I freaking love these games.
How did you? You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
I forgot that it was that crazy. I forgot that it was that crazy. With Magni defeated and Modi running like a little baby back bitch, we snag the chisel and are now ready to carve the rune into the gate of the mountain. We just need to get the emblem, which is in Tyr's temple. This is where the game takes a big turn. Modi attacks us in the temple and Atreus rages out. We finally get to see what both Freya and Mimir had warned us about earlier in the game. Atreus just gets so mad.
Oh, it's true. But I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father.
You almost had Spartan rage.
Brother, the boy.
Atreus.
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
Kratos is told by Freya that his axe won't work in Hell, where we need to go to get a heart to save Atreus.
Inside. This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. Will you help me?
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Dead.
That's right.
I need its heart.
So we go back to our house to dig up Kratos' old weapons, the Blades of Chaos. I love this sequence, man. Even rewatching it, it was touching to see the care that they put here. The pain that Kratos relives when he picks up the Blades of Chaos. We also get my favorite line from Kratos in the entire game in this sequence.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
And boy, did it feel good to use these blades again. Oh yeah, man. Suck on chaos, boy. With the blades in hand, I went down to Helheim and smoked the Hellwalkers. Just kidding. I got my ass whooped like it was the 90s again, and I'd done something to piss off my parents. Or I can't move. Man. I love when I get hit with the frost blades and I just can't do anything. It's the best. 5 tries for a gift. Oh, plunder. I'm about to 5 tries for my 13th reason why right now. Thankfully, the actual end boss in Helheim wasn't horrible. Come on. Let's go kill him. Come on. Dude, so sick, man. Right through the eyes. Right through the eyes. We quickly snag the heart and head back to have Freya heal Atreus. Everything works, and Kratos decides to tell Atreus the truth.
The truth. I am a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you. Boy, have you nothing to say?
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you turn into an animal? No. No, I do not think so.
Now we have another problem on our hands. This kid literally becomes the worst the moment that he understands that he's a god.
Let me guess. Your brother isn't as talented as you, and his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your point?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
I see.
Yeah! We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
The next stop that we make is back on the mountain once we get the rune from Tyr's temple, so we can finally travel to our final destination.
Wow. Yona. We made it.
When we get to the mountain, we get attacked by Great Value Conor McGregor, which breaks the portal to Jotunheim, and Atreus sells the bag by shooting us in rage, then tries to attack Bauldur. Yeah, that goes well for him.
Your father is right, boy. You are far from ready. Now would you be so kind as to hold this for me? Thank you.
We gotta catch boy. Dude, this is so badass. How much of a bamf do you have to be to just jump off of a cliff onto a dragon?
Don't you know when to give up?
Here we go. I'm just gonna go for the old Kratos ground and pound, baby. Down he goes. How's Atreus still up here? Oh. The old trusty blades of chaos. Oh man. Here we go. We gotta get Atreus. Once we take down the dragon, we have to break the room of transference so that Asgard doesn't rain down on us. The only thing is, this sends us to Helheim, the area that Freya very clearly told us not to go to. So, yeah. Thanks, you little shithead. This does, however, give us another trophy for rescuing Atreus from Bauldur. On our way out of Helheim, we get to see Great Value Conor McGregor again, and learn that his mom is Freya. Atreus also learns that Kratos' dad is Zeus. So it's a pretty revealing trip in good old hell. We eventually ride a ship out of hell and land in the secret chamber of Odin, which has quite a few treasure in it for us to collect. With that done, I had everything I needed to enter Tyr's secret chamber, where I get the trilingual trophy for getting all of Muspelheim and Niflheim ciphers. This mean to Niflheim? Possibly.
Now we can decipher those Niflheim.
Ding! Trophy found.
Here too.
Let's go.
You wanna go?
Here we find the Unity Stone, which Tyr uses to travel between realms and other lands to be able to train in their disciplines. But most importantly, this allows us to finally make a trip to Jotunheim by simply jumping off the edge of the realm between realms. Battling the enemies in this realm brings the Jotunheim Tower back to Midgard, which will allow us to travel to Jotunheim once we get Mimir's second eye back from Jormungandr.
Look, we're back in Midgard. There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
What is that?
Yep,
With the eye?
that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently.
Only this doesn't go how we hoped. The world serpent gets attacked as we're exiting. Whoops. We then get to see great value Conor McGregor walk out of the ice water, and this is where the final boss battle happens. This fight has 4 stages. The first one is just working to make Bauldur vulnerable. I honestly forgot what he did to Atreus here, so this was pretty crazy to see.
I won't let you hurt him.
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No! Atreus! You're bleeding.
Oh shit, man.
Please, boy.
I forgot that he did this to Atreus.
Not my blood.
Oh.
What is that? I can feel this.
The next 2 stages, Bauldur rotates between fire and ice versions, which means we need to attack him with the opposite. So Blades of Chaos when he says freezing. There we go. Oh shit. Let's go. This stage I only had a couple of deaths, but it wasn't that bad. The fire stage with the Leviathan was slightly harder because he jumps down from the sky and has help from the Hellwalkers. But ultimately, after a few deaths, I was able to beat him. Come on. Oh my god. Do we make it to the next stage? Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. The final stage, however, was awful. He rotates back and forth between fire and ice stages. I think I died about 30 times before I finally had a run where luck finally just went my way. Fuck. Come on, Kratos. Oh, let's go, baby. Yes. Hell yeah. Thank God. After we beat Bauldur, he still tries to kill Freya, and this sequence was just awesomely brutal.
What? No, father!
I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Cyberians here must be better than this.
This gets us the trophy for defeating Bauldur. Now the only thing left was to head to Jotunheim and hear a bunch of the stories revealed. Atreus' mom is a frost giant and had seen their path completely through. She even is the one that marked the cliffs on where to go to guide the two. We learned that Bauldur even came to Kratos' house looking for Faye, not Kratos. We also get to see a picture of Atreus killing Kratos. That's cool, man. With that, we release Faye's Ashes and get our final story-based trophy. But there's one more reveal that happens here, and on my second playthrough, I already knew the secret, but on my first playthrough, I was completely shocked.
So, I get that mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Before I start any cleanup, I decided to head back home to see the alternate ending, which gets me even more hyped for Valhalla. I know it's out, but I haven't played it yet. Oh, here we go, baby. Hell yeah. Go time. Go time. Cannot wait for Ragnarok, man. I cannot wait to play that game. Part 2, cleanup. With how hard I knew some of the end game was going to be on God of War, it's here I decided a specific order of operation. Clean up all the quests in the story-based realms, then do optional content, which isn't optional for a platinum. So I went and freed all the dragons to get the Dangerous Skies trophy, while also completing Death Happened Here for fully exploring Vothergard, the trophy for fully leveling a runic attack, Ion's Orchard for fully upgrading my health, Idun's Orchard? Wait, I just caught... fully upgrade your health. Let's go. We got a trophy. Quick Tempered for fully upgrading my rage. Here we go. I think I'll get a trophy here. Maybe. Quick Tempered. Fully upgrade your rage. Let's go. And I completed Brock and Singer's cuss lines like oil and water. Hail to the king. There we go. Got that done. I found all the Jotun shrines. This kills everyone here. Unfinished Business, which is a trophy for assisting all wayward spirits. Favor complete. Dead Freight Unfinished Business. Curator for collecting all artifacts.
Want to see what we can trade?
Curator. Allfather Blinded for killing all of Odin's ravens. Final Raven trophy. It should anyways. If I can hit this damn thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. Allfather Blinded. Kill all of Odin's ravens. There we go. Treasure Hunter for completing all treasure hunt dig spots. And Beneath the Surface for exploring all the Lake of Nine has to offer. Treasure Hunter? Wait, I wasn't expecting to get it there. I still have one more to get. I also forgot to put in the Enchanted trophy, which just requires that you slot an enhancement into your armor. Just know that I did this much earlier, but when I was editing the video, I noticed that I hadn't put this in my list here. Part 3, Optional Zones. Niflheim is the first optional realm I decided to go to. In this zone, the main goal is to close all 3 of the realm tears that reside at the center of the map. To do so, you have to acquire mist echoes from killing enemies and opening chests around a randomly generated map. You also slowly lose the ability to stay here until you fully upgrade your equipment. There's also some very good gear here, and even though this was a grindy section, I knew it would be important for my success at the next few areas. So I grinded for about 7 to 8 hours here collecting mist echoes. While I'm doing so, I opened a chest that gives me the Chilling Mists of Niflheim, which allows me to buy the item to max out my Leviathan. This gives us another trophy. With my new axe in hand, it was finally time to attempt to close the rifts, and honestly, they weren't terrible. The Revenant one was probably my least favorite. I saved the easiest one for last, which is a battle with a Soul Devourer and Wolvers, and with that, we get our trophy for Darkness and Fog, retrieving all treasure from the workshop center chamber. Come on. There we go. Oh, Wolver? No, they're all gone. Hell yeah, dude. That's it. Let's go. All 3. Now it's off to the fiery Muspelheim. This zone requires you to battle through 5 trials, the normal and the hard trials, from anything ranging from don't take damage, to beat enemies within a certain time period, to survive for a period of time. Some of these are really freaking hard unless you have good gear, which is why I spent so long in Niflheim. After battling my way through the 5 trials with a couple major hurdles, I made my way to the top peak, which as you face off against a Valkyrie. This is honestly what I had been dreading the most in this playthrough, but honestly she wasn't that hard.
Ready yourself.
I probably died 20 something times here. Eventually, things rolled my way as I started to learn our moves. Come on, boy. Do your dogs. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get her. Come on. No. Oh my God, we did it. Let's go. Hell yes. First Valkyrie down, baby. Let's go. Beating the Valkyrie gave me the item I needed to fully upgrade the Blades of Chaos, and this gives me another trophy. Now I just had to do the impossible trial. Some of them are actually impossible, but I picked the 3 easiest ones and got the keys I needed to finish the trial up at the top. This trial makes you kill as many enemies as possible in a long duration of time. It doesn't seem that hard until you actually get further into it, and I'm not sure if it's just your fingers being tired of smashing buttons or because you start getting frozen by Hellwalkers, but getting 70 kills here, it's a grind. This wraps up the trophy for Muspelheim and gets me the Fire and Brimstone trophy. Damn. Let's go. All right, well, we didn't get gold. I also get the trophy for defeating 1,000 enemies finally. Now it was time to take on the Valkyries. Each of these things requires you to learn a pattern to be able to win. After figuring out what the patterns were, I defeated all 8 of the normal Valkyries, which gives you their helmet to summon Sigrun the Queen. This fight is quite possibly one of the hardest fights that I've ever had in a video game. If you mess up a single thing, you're most likely dead. I tried multiple different methods, gear combinations, and runic attacks, and finally decided that I just needed to make sure that I learned every single one of her attacks so that I could stand a chance. Fuck this, dude. God. I fucking miss my axe throw, dude. Of course I miss my axe throw. Fuck, dude. Dude, I'm so sad right now. I'm so sad. We literally... After 14 hours. Yes, 14 hours. The longest that it's ever taken me to beat a boss ever. 10 hours in my Space Marine video. 14 hours for Sigrun. Longest so far anyways. I finally had luck roll my way. And funnily enough, it was on a run that I almost didn't continue. I died pretty early and I used the Resurrection Stone because I said, you know what? Why's it got to be this one? Why's it got to be this one? Come on. Come on. Holy shit, bro. Holy stress. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Let's go! We did it! Holy shit! Let's fucking go! Yes! There it is. Sigrun's helmet.
You don't sound very happy about it.
God versus Queen. Alright, and just to show. Here we go. Gimme God of War. We did it. Now I only needed to craft 2 pieces of armor to get the platinum trophy that I had been saving for the finale. Okay, so no, I definitely will get a trophy here. There we go. Path of the Zealot. Obtain traveler armor set. There we go. This one here. Get us the platinum trophy earned. Primordial. Obtain the ancient armor set. There we go. Father and son. We did it. We got the platinum. Let's go. And with that, I completed and platinumed one of my favorite games of all time. I cannot tell you how excited I am to play Valhalla. That will be coming to the channel soon. I'm going to take a little break from God of War after spending 14 hours on Sigrun, and we're going to platinum Ghost of Tsushima next. If you made it this far in the video, comment boy down below to let me know who the real ones are. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell so when I drop that Valhalla video, you can watch me get my ass kicked all over again. Until next time, we'll see you later.